Hey guys, Ranger here, and welcome back to episode 15 of Initial D, First Stage episode. This is a reaction and review to episode 15, Takumi's Fury. Now, the thumbnail gave me the impression I'd already seen this episode, but I don't have the video anywhere on my laptop, so obviously I didn't. So let's go ahead and let me double check to make sure everything's still recording, and then we shall begin. Okay, we're good. Alright, so let's begin. Starting the video. 3, 2, 1, click.
Animation.
Really interesting thing to say while the intro is going on. It turns out, I think it's, anyway, I can't remember the manufacturer, but there exists right now a 1/32nd scale die-cast initial D card, which is out right now. I've seen it at Walmart, and it's part of, I think it's part of the Dub City series. Unfortunately, because it's part of the Dub City series, it's kind of lowered, and it doesn't look natural to the 86. I'm still thinking about getting it, but I'll have to make my mind up. They also have the Ecto 1 as well, so I have to see, but they do have it at Walmart, so I may end up getting both and see about that. But whenever it comes to detail, I want realism, and so I'm not into the lowered stance concept, so that's why I haven't. That's why I'm not really fans of the Dub City stuff, simply because they are lowered. And I like a natural stance. Now let us begin.
悪く思うなよ。アキナの86が鉄くずに変わるだけさ。わざとやりやがったな。てめえみたいなカスには絶対負けねえからな。
That's whenever you take the key and you open the cage for the beast. I think okay, I really like this track. That opening, those opening lyrics, I'm crazy. It fits with Takumi right now, how he is. Okay. Okay, right now, I'm not certain if he's angry, and so all logic and reason is out the window, or if he actually knows what he's doing. Okay, no, he's getting reckless. Okay, so I'm not really sure if he's purposefully driving reckless. Or if he's just throwing all logic out the window, I don't know. Okay, so he possibly used the guardrail to bounce the car. Okay.
切れてるぜ、あの86のドライバー。
波のドライバーなら切れたら最後、ミスを繰り返すばかりで速く走れない。だがあいつは違う。体に染みついたドライビングセンスが紙一重のところで86をコントロールしている。切れれば切れるだけ速い。
Yeah.
勝負は見えたな。
You know, if Takumi was as any, was even a quarter of a, or was just a bit of a dick like this guy is, Takumi would totally tap his bumper and do what he did to him. But Takumi doesn't want to do that. He just wants to pass this guy. Actually, no, I don't think he wants to pass him. I think he just wants to ride his bumper and let him know, I'm right behind you. He's using a psychological trick. He's making him paranoid, anxious. Instead of passing him normally, he's making him lose his cool and freak out.
あの86バケモンだ。けどよ、食いつかれたって抜かれなきゃいいんだ。この連続ヘアピンをクリアすればゴールは近いぜ。バトルは俺の勝ちだ。
I'm thinking this guy may make a mistake.
任を取ろうとってそうはさせるか。まさかさっきの仕返しにぶつけてくる気か。しまった。てっきりぶつけられると思ったが、今のコーナリングはなんだ。どう見てもベタでスコーンと行きやがった。俺が抜かれるなんて。
Yep.
理解できねえんだよ。
I was expecting to hear a big crash. Oh, it's not over yet. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay.
もう心配する必要ないんじゃないかな。ああ？ここまで無事だってことは、このデスマッチのコツを掴んでるはずだ。ひょっとしたら、あのイージー6をぶっちぎってるかも。だとしたら、あのナイトキッズの嫌味なやつ、きっと焦ってるだろうな。ああ、今頃は匠を相手にバトルを挑んだことを後悔してるかもしれねえぜ。
こっちから仕掛けたガムテープデスマッチじゃねえか。このまま負けたら俺はチームの中で笑い物だ。
So now you're going to risk your own life to try to.
短いストレートだが B16A のパワーで並ぶことはできる。お前の逃げ道はねえ。このバトルの結果はダブルクラッシュといこうぜ。
Oh, so now you are trying. Ow. It's over, dude. That's right, boys. Well, maybe you shouldn't be sitting on the guardrail like that. He's going home. Did he, like, sprain his wrist? Ow. Oh, man. Holy. Oh, gosh. Hit the brakes! Did you? No! No! He went Incredible Hulk on his car. Okay.
事故った時はお互い様だ。俺ら地元だから救急病院知ってんだ。すまん。恩に切るぜ。すげえやつだな。あの86一体何者なんだ。
Initial D.
That can't be all the episode. Ah, no. Okay, we still got,
Initial D.
like, we still got, like, 15 minutes to go. Okay.
Takumi! 起きてるか? ちょっと来い! なんだよ.
You dented the bumper. It's coming out of your pay, son.
時間通りだろ. いいからちょっと来い.
Yep, he saw the dent.
このざまは.
What mess?
お前どっかに車ぶつけてきたな。ガードレールに擦ったような傷が3カ所もあるぞ。俺覚えねえけど。親父じゃねえの。俺は昨日一回も乗ってねえよ。お前しかいねえんだ。よく見てみろ。バンパーとフェンダーのこの傷。
Ow.
本当だ。って誰だチクショー。お前だって。何すんだよ。なんだよ。そういえばかすかにぶつけたような記憶がある。なんだよそりゃ。ガキのくせに猛録してんじゃねえよ。昨日俺すげえムカつくやつとバトルして途中で切れてわけわかんなくなってカッカして帰ってきて速攻で寝ちまったんだ。どういう成り行きかは知らねえがぶつけるようじゃまだ甘いぜ。俺なら絶対ぶつけねえ。それで勝ったのか？うん。そうか。
Still a beginner. I have a feeling that'll stick with him. For a moment there, I was wondering what was he doing, trying to crap out a baby or something?
うん検査の結果も異常なし時期退院さ
You do know, first off, hospital
これ
gowns
お見舞いの
are absolute
花飾っとくね
crap whenever it comes to covering
最近
everything. And you're trying to do push-ups on a bed while a girl just walks
出せ
in.
匠
Bad idea!
やっぱ勝ったんだってなガムテープデスマッチやっぱすげえよ匠 FR 潰し
Yeah, he
で
won.
も簡単に突破しちゃうんだからもう天才だよ天才いつき俺あのバトルにどうしても勝ちたかったんだあいつにムカついたこともあるけどそれだけじゃない絶対負けたくないと思った走っててこんな気持ちになったこと初めてだお前だんだん走り屋っぽくなって
Street
るな
racer.
走り屋ってそんなんじゃなくってさよーし退院したら俺もテク磨こう秋の
Skills?
エビトレコンビの相棒として恥ずかしくないようにな
What?
ねえ何の話
あいやところで沙織ちゃんは元気大丈夫かな
いつきくんによろしく言ってたよ
そっかよーし退院したらまたみんなでドライブに行こうなあ
いつきくん元気でよかったね
あ8号もすぐに戻ってきそうだし
夏希
ん
ちょっと嘘ついちゃった
あ
沙織ね事故起きた時ものすごく怖かったんだってもうあの時のこと思い出したくないんだってだからいつきくんのこといい人だってわかるけどもう忘れたいんだって
Oh, man.
沙織ちゃんやっぱり来てくれないとな
Dang it!
ちくしょう走り屋に女はいないや
Can't help but feel sorry for him.
おう、今日は何の用だ？板金出しに行くんで、その前にちょっとお前の親父面でも拝んでこうと思ってな。派手にやったな、匠のやつ。まあ、こないだのバトルじゃ無理もねえか。あのバカが。でもいい傾向だぜ。ああ？変なやつだな。フェンダーへこまされてニヤニヤするなんて。あいつ走りが変わってきたのさ。前は確かにうまかったけど、何か物足りなかった。この頃は速い走りをするようになってきてる。一つ壁を越えたな。よくわかるな、文太。そりゃ毎日86を見てりゃ、あいつがどんな走りなのか手に取るようにわかるさ。ああ、そんなもんかね。じゃあ帰りに寄るから一杯やろうぜ、ゆういち。じゃあな。ああ。息子もクレイジーだが、親父もクレイジーだ。あいつも変わんねえな。
Like father, like son. Waiting for something to happen.
"つい止めてしまうよな。別に下心があるわけじゃねえけど、やっぱほっとけないよな。お
Really? Dude, your boner is showing.
別に
That walk!
車どうしたの
Oh my gosh, that walk.
一体どうなってるのかさっぱりわからなくって いくらセル回してもエンジンがかからなくなっちゃって。
俺でよかったらちょっと見てみるけど。
Is that a Honda
助
today?
かります。
こういう場合は電気系のトラブルじゃないかな。
S13 スピードスターズ。治ります？
いや、
He's thinking right now, probably.
おふくろ以外の女とこんなに顔が近づいたのは俺の人生初めてだ。やべえ、心臓が壊れ
Yep,
る。
her car needs a mechanic, and you need a doctor. That looks like a Honda today. It looks like it's probably not.
生まれて初めて描く可愛いギャルの匂いだ。
Dude, she's waiting for
い
him.
た。俺の体、汗臭かったらどうしよう。オッケー、これでかかるんじゃないかな。ちょっとセル回してみて。おーし。
あー、かかっちゃった。すごい。ありがとうございます。本当助かりました。
いや、こんなの大したことじゃないから。
そんなことないですよ。私メカに強い人ってすごい尊敬しちゃいます。後でお礼しますから連絡先教えてくれませんか？
いいよ、そんなこと気にしなくていいから。
そうですか。
しまった。神様が俺にくれた一生に一つもチャンスかもしれないのに。俺ってバカすぎる。バカバカバカ、俺のバカ。
すみません。これ私、佐藤真子。電話してね。
I wonder if she's a racer. I'll admit, if a girl gave me her number, I'd be standing there probably forever as well.
俺はぼーっとしたままその場に30分も突っ立っていた。
Yep, I won't deny I'd do the same.
俺は釜飯屋の看板の下で天使に出会ってしまった。
Oh, new outro, okay. New outro, alright. Okay, this is the 15th episode. I'm curious if they keep the outro for the next 15 episodes and then change it or what. I really do like this outro, this track here, and I think it does fit with, even though this is just episode 15 of I think 26 episodes, I think it is interesting. I do like the original outro fit with the more upbeat feeling of the series, but due to the series having evolved over the past 15 episodes and things have kind of deepened a little bit, I do think that this change, this new outro, does fit with the series, and I think it does fit with it. I need your love. Okay. I love that guitar. Love that guitar and
輝
that.
く光の中から突然目の前に現れた君、その眩しいばかりの君の姿に僕の心は虜になってしまった。
ねえ池谷君どうしたの？
もう僕は君なしでは生きられない。君は僕の心を知る女王か。
ダメだ完全に自分の世界に次回イニシャル D 薄い峠のエンジェル。
お前
Oh my
ラコ
god.
ちゃん Don't miss it.
She's a driver, of course she is. Alright, okay. This episode here did set up some interesting stuff. It finished the battle between Takumi and the other guy, the other douchebag. And we see some interesting things evolve in that particular with this particular episode. The other guy, of course, before he was arrogant. He was full of himself. He was arrogant. He was a blowgeorge. He was extremely confident in his abilities until he was basically put in his place by Takumi. And the moment that he hits the guardrail and his car stops, that's whenever reality is staring him in the face. And we see him reduced to a more humble individual because everything is just, it's not comprehensible to him. He can't comprehend that he just lost. He, in his mind, he could be anyone, and now someone whom in his mind he perceived as being a complete newbie just beat him. Someone who is, in his mind, was unskilled, who had no training, who did not know about drifting or street racing, downhill racing, and then boom, he gets beat by this guy, and it shocked the crap out of him. And we see it reduce him down, and we see that he's kind of mentally and emotionally distraught by it. Not just that, but we actually see a bit of humility from him. We actually get to see some of a car enthusiast from him whenever he's looking at his car and he begins to rub the bumper and we see him begin to tear up. Now, you can theorize that maybe he's crying because he lost. But I'd like to believe that he was crying because his precious car was scratched. And as a car enthusiast, I can relate to this. I honestly can relate to this. You get your vehicle just scratched, it tears you apart. And so then Itsuki, I believe, I apologize if I pronounce it incorrectly. And sorry, unfortunately, right now, doesn't seem that they will continue. I was really hoping that they would. Now, it may transition, it may change. I'm hoping it will. But this other guy ends up meeting this girl. And, I don't know, I just had the impression right from the moment that I saw her, she was a racer. I just had a feeling she was a racer. Maybe she was unfamiliar with that car. And so she's more familiar with her own car. And so she wasn't familiar with that one, so she didn't know what was wrong with it. Or maybe she's just getting into street racing, and she's already been doing some street racing herself, but again, she was kind of unfamiliar with that car. Or she saw this guy and thought she would maybe test him, see how much he knew. Like, it's kind of an interesting gimmick, and I may be looking into this a bit, but, like, just imagining that she was going to fix the car herself, but then she saw this guy pull up, and so she decided to test him, to see what he would say. She decided to kind of bait him, tell him she didn't know what was wrong with the car, but in reality, she knew what was wrong. She was going to see how intelligent he was, see if he would actually fix the car for her, get her back on the road, or if he's going to claim some bullcrap thing like, well, I could fix it at my place if you want to come over to my place. So she could have tested him to see what he would do, but he ended up getting the car back going again, and so she gave him her number. And I love the ending segment there, the preview, where it shows all three of them standing there pinching one another in like a complete line of pinching. That's hilarious. And I don't know, I don't want to get my hopes up on these two staying together in this, because I know it is unpredictable kind of at this moment for me, and I don't know what's going to happen. But I do, and I huh, pardon me, I am very curious. We also get to see more of Takumi evolving, and he was mad to the point that he actually got a bit reckless and bumped the car against the guardrail to kind of bounce himself off of it. And he was rough with the car. He passed the guy, went straight home, went to bed. And then he woke up and he didn't really have much of a memory of it. Pardon me. His dad said that Takumi was evolving, and that he, pardon me, that Takumi is still a beginner. And there's an interesting thing here that, of course, whenever the rage takes over, that's whenever you can get a bit reckless. And Takumi kind of showed that here. Now, he's still a good driver. He's still a great driver, but I think he'll learn to control his anger later on. And I think what his dad said will stick with him. And I think he'll try not to bump the car next time. So there's a few interesting dynamics that are intertwining with each other and setting themselves up for the next episodes. So really curious as to what we're going to see later on with that. And like I said, the outro has changed. I assume that they would keep the same outro throughout the entire first stage, but I like that they changed it, and it's a different outro now. And I think that with what is going on in the series, with the involvement with the characters and with the story, I think that this new outro fits with what is going on. And the original outro was more upbeat. This one is a bit more kind of intense in a way. It's a more kind of emotionally intense, more deeper meaning. So I think that it does go along with the theme that is going on in the series right now. Now I don't know if I don't know if the outro will stay the same for the next 15 episodes and then change. And then, like, for the next 6 episodes, for the next 15 episodes or 16 episodes and it will change, I don't know. Or maybe they'll change it after a few episodes, I don't know. But, I do think that things are beginning to things are really beginning to get interesting right now. So I'm very curious as to what's going to happen. And so we'll just have to wait and see. So, yeah, curious as to what's going to happen in the next episode. What we're going to have now, of course, the thumbnail shows an interaction with this other fellow. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. I have a feeling obviously I have a feeling the next episode is going to focus on Sky and this new chick. So, yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys again for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video that I do. Take care.